Yeah, so I was thinking about the whole shit when it comes to shoes. Like, I don't watch a lot of sneaker channels. I know a few, but when you really watch a lot of like elite people when it comes to sneakers, you really learn a lot of shit. And you really learn that these motherfucking shoes, they don't mean anything. It's a few people, when it comes to like, I guess the levels of it, where it's exclusive, rare, sample, like that shit is dope to look at because like nobody else got this motherfucker. And that's cool too. But then at the end of the day, it's just a shoe. So it's like, who cares? Like that's like, I never understood that when people say something like, "Oh, that's dope," or "That's like," who cares? I just wanted a shoe. Like the way other people perceive a shoe, I look at it different. Like they look at it like, "Oh, you got a lot of shoes," and it's like, I don't have a lot of shoes. Like I don't like wearing the same fucking shit, you know, more than 3 times. But what's new about that? I always done that. So that shit really, for people that grew up in my family and people I grew up around, I always bought shoes. Like I didn't give a fuck about that. I just didn't like having to wear the same shit. Like when you come from Payless, like real shit. Like my grandparents, they didn't believe in like when all the Jordans was out and the '90s and early '90s. I was a kid. I used to see them in there and shit, but they didn't believe in that. I mean, you had LA Gear, Reebok, even British Nikes back then. A lot of y'all don't know what the fuck British Nikes is, but yeah, British Nikes was shit back then. But that was basically it. You had those still Nikes and everything like that. But it was like a price range with the grandparents. So other than wearing Payless, you go through that phase. When it's cool, when from first to third, who gives a shit? You can go there and wear any fucking thing, and it's the coolest shit ever. But as you get, older, you start to understand what things are, and your grandparents really teach you the value of a dollar. You know what I mean? When it comes to like, is it really worth buying that just for what's the, I guess, emotion or the feeling you're trying to get from that? And once you finally accomplish that, you do it over and over and over. It's like it becomes a norm. So it's just like, I don't know why people always look at shoes like they ain't really shit. Like it's just like how alcoholic, you'll go to their crib and you see hella liquor bottles. You're like, yo, you have a problem, and they looking at it like, what are you talking about? I do this every day. Like this me. Like what are you saying? You know what I mean? Where it get conflicted, or a person that's a stoner or a drug addict, whatever you want to call it. The way the outside looking in at the person, like they have a problem. The person on the inside looking out, it's like you have the problem. So the whole shoe thing is just weird. But I always bought shoes and I always liked shoes, even with the pricing and shit. And basically, what I was saying from the beginning, a couple people like got collections that's dope as fuck. Like DJ Clark Kent, Khaled, of course, Greg Street. You know, but Mayer is the one that like I really watch. Like it's something about the way with his nonchalantness of his expression for sneakers. It's like you want to get mad at him at the same time. What the fuck are you talking about? But then you gotta respect what he's saying because like, okay, I get it. You know what I mean? Like he pull out some exclusive shit and you like, damn, the motherfucker's clean. Cause I didn't see him, show certain dunks, and I'm like, holy shit. And as me being a person that likes sneakers, I'm like, this nigga got fire. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, God, like he just bringing them out the closet, like, you know what I'm saying? This dunk, this dunk. I'm like, God damn. So it's just like, but to him, why y'all tripping? It just, I like sneakers. That I always hit with that complex where it's just like, who cares? You know what I mean? Like I don't really give a shit. Like to me, that shit is old. Like, what's the point when you get a shoe? Like, even when I was a teenager. So, like, y'all, some of y'all teenagers, y'all get J's and shit. the excitement of you having the money to try to get the shoe in your era, you excited about that because you got the bread. Now you just gotta go through the raffle and all that dumb shit, or if you have a plug. But the point is the excitement of getting it. You don't know if you're gonna get it. You hoping you're gonna get it, but if you get it, boom, you're gonna be on point. And you get it, and it's like, wow, looking at it and everything like that. And then you wear the shoe, go to school, and everybody has on the same shit. So it's like once you realize that, like, what the fuck is the point of having it besides people just saying, "Oh, okay, he got them too," and you, at least with me, it stays with you, and it's like, who cares? So it's like when people look at like, okay, you got mainly ones or your shit collection just general releases. Like we got retros. Like who gives a shit about a retro? I've had my retros. I'm not gonna feel no better way of buying a shoe in this era as far as the retros just to say that it's a retro and it's like it ain't even because of that. It's like price pointing. Like you see certain shit that drop and somebody got it. Okay, that says you paid a little bit of money for it. But at the end of the day, what does it actually mean? To the people that get this shit and think that other people can't get it, it's not that they don't get it. They got other, you know what I'm saying, grooves how they rock. And they may like this shoe, like this shoe. Like to me, like even when the dunks come out, to me the dunks have a better fandemonium about them, if you'll say it like that. Like people go crazy over dunks. J's, violent, but dunks is just like them Supreme lines be crazy. It's like damn, all that for a shoe, shirt, but especially the dunks and these like, and then it has some dope SBs. Like I done seen some crazy shit. It's like wow, just a person like me to be able to, you know what I mean? Some of them dunks, it's like shit. Cause nobody will you around will have that shit, and that'd be like the illest shit. Cause when you really have your foot game on point, people do look like that shit is still, it's whatever. But it's just I don't give a fuck about the shit I'm wearing. I don't even want to wear this shit. I'm mad cause I ain't got this shit. And then they always, all of them is clean. Give a fuck about that. Yeah, I clean my shoes or whatever I'm wearing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't care. This shit is like a year and a half old already. But it's the classicness of the sneaker that's one of them retros that's like that person didn't get. No matter where you see them, but I always say that it ain't who got the shoe. It's how you wear the shoe. You feel me? Anybody got a shoe. But it's different when you have it and it's a different reception towards when you in the public eye or whatever. And just a shooter, you don't really care. And it's like that shit crazy. I don't know, this sneaker shit crazy. But them Jordan 1.5s, they cool. I seen them yesterday. It's like wow. I don't really like the midsole. I don't. That shit look weird to me. And I seen the Son of Mars hot lava joints or whatever the fuck they call. They look cool. I had to lace them up and shit and see how they like look. I mean, I got Son of Mars shoes. I just think them shits is just different and kind of ill, like in an artistic way. If you really look at them shits like a certain manner, them shits is clean. I don't know when people sleep on them. They don't like the strap, but I tell you, man, them motherfuckers is dope. You get the right fit with them too, and tell me. But that's about it, man. Fucking phone keep going off from alerts. So I guess y'all liking that little Meek Mill or Drake, whatever video I did. That shit crazy. I wonder if Drake gonna say something though. That would be even crazy. Like hell no. But Meek been salty ever since the Control verse anyway. As soon as Kendrick did that shit, that nigga started acting different than a motherfucker. So I think it stems because of that. You feel he get overlooked, but nigga, you don't get overlooked if you run in place. That's on you. It's like he's stuck in a maze and going the wrong way on purpose. Like nigga, the goal is to get out the maze, nigga, not stay in that motherfucker. So And I don't know as an artist why he don't really understand that. Number two things people say about Meek Mill, he screams on his records and he rap about the same shit. Within his whole catalog, he got at least top 5 classic, story type conceptual songs or introspective songs. You know what I mean? Tony Story and shit like that. At least 5 that I know of that he do well. Like that nigga, he can kill them type of songs. But I don't know. I think Nicki got in his head and fucked it all up though. That's why it's like you listen to them records, it's like Nicki, Meek, Drake. You know what I'm saying? It just give you that vibe of it. So it's like that shit coming from somewhere. Make you wonder, shit, was them songs that Meek did Drake's or some shit what he had with Nicki or some shit? For real, like I didn't even buy that shit. Oh, got out of jail and it just the chemistry, that shit was too perfect. But nobody wanted to say that about the song. Like you telling me if he could have been doing Wale type ish when he first came out, why he didn't do it? Like, come on, bro. Like, but yet he's saying that oh, Drake doesn't write his lyrics. Did that even sound like a Meek? Both them songs that bitch Nicki on, shout to her though. Nigga, come on, man. That shit seemed like she had that shit on a silver platter, and Meek just had to like the mill or not. Straight up though, I'm pit Drake vocals on both them records. Tell me that you don't feel like that would be a Drake record. This nigga Drake better say something, man, on everything. He already take an L because he won't go to the Breakfast Club, nigga. You gonna take another L. You better say something back to this nigga. You said something back to everybody else, nigga. You even diss Wayne on nothing was the same. People really think that one song, Worst Behavior, listen to that shit close, nigga. Talking about Lil Wayne, when Lil Wayne said when he first heard Drake, he thought that shit was trash. Listen to that shit. That's a song that's very underrated. But people would think it's dope, but listen to that shit. That is a Lil Wayne diss, nigga. And from that point, Wayne wasn't even, Drake didn't even rock with them niggas like that no more. Look at all that shit. Cole getting hit in the face with phones. Jesus Christ. Kendrick doing some real shit with his new sneaker, so I mean, there you have it. Like, that's all the names that nigga said, including his own. So, at the end of the day, he did go gold. So, Meek first album went gold. Just found out. Congrats to that nigga, I guess. So, but still don't prove shit. New shit is weak. Old shit is always a good shit to get. You dig? So, I think we all done that with artists. Like, fuck, I don't want to listen to this nigga new shit. This shit weak. So, go back and buy his old shit. Mastermind and that other hood billionaire shit, niggas would have traded both the motherfuckers back to go buy Teflon Don again, straight up. Like, even God Forgives I Don't wasn't that ill, but it's better than both those put together. Just being honest. No Future. Hottest trap album of the year, man. I'm out of here, man. Be easy. 1.